Alright, let's do this. And pretty much, like, yeah, I have not... let it be known, I have not died once out of all the dungeons so far that I've played in the first quest. I have not used the medicine as of yet, and I definitely have more than enough money to, like, you know, buy another medicine just in case if I need to and such. So let's see. Can I beat the first quest of The Legend of Zelda without dying once? Place your bets, folks.
I'm not gonna get my hopes high just in case.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna get my hopes. I'm not gonna get my hopes high up too much, but you never know. That would actually be very awesome if I could actually, like, you know, pretty much I don't mind, like, if I have to use, like, you know, the medicine or anything, because, like, you know, typically I do find myself using the medicine, like, you know, in the final dungeon and everything. But, like, honestly, I would be very surprised, like, if I could actually make it through the first quest without dying once. Which I think I've actually done before, like, a few times. It hasn't always been the case, but I have done it before a few times. So let's see if I can actually do it this time in here. I do need to get a little hard, no heart here. Actually I do need to keep bombs. Ooh, okay, alright, I'll take that, thank you. That's what I needed. Alright, let's go.
Here we go.
Here we are. Death Mountain.
And the music is a bit different for this one.
Yep. Alright, so this is basically the point where, like, pretty much, like, if you did not have the Triforce of Wisdom and everything, then pretty much the old man would just basically tell you to, like, you know, go fuck off and get the other 8 pieces real quick.
I mean, what's stopping you from beating Ganon either way if that old man wasn't there?
Honestly, like, yeah, pretty much, yeah, like, that's the only reason, like, why, yeah, you cannot defeat Ganon right away, because of that old man and such. So, alright, let's go ahead and bomb this.
I'm sure the ROM hack community will do an edit to get rid of that old man.
I mean, like, to be fair, like, I would not be surprised, like, you know, if there are, like, you know, people have found a way to, like, basically, like, you know, use those, like, you know, tool assistants and everything to basically, like, make it to where, like, you know, you can actually, like, you know, do Dungeon 9, like, without getting, like, any, like, the pieces of the Triforce.
It's gonna be a fucking nightmare, but, you know.
I mean, pretty much it's a nightmare, but, like, there are some people that have, like, a lot of time on their hands to do something like that.
Here we got like 6 of the most dangerous enemy in the game.
Yep, the likes. Which pretty much, yeah, this is why, like, you know, I use the magical rod and everything on these guys.
Because they run into it like it's absolutely nothing.
Pretty much. Alright, now I will go back over there real quick, but I do want to show something off as well, too. Actually, yeah, actually, let me kill these guys first, by the way, yeah. I don't want to, yeah, accidentally... Now, if I remember right... Because I just recently looked this up before we, like, before we actually did a gameplay of this. I think I could bomb this wall right here. I think it's either this one, but I think I do need... Okay, no, I can bomb. And go up here. I'm gonna go here. And up. That's not what. Yeah, actually, it's not what I wanted. Fairy. Alright, now if you go up here, this is one of the hints the old man gives you and such.
Let me see. Oh, Eyes of Skull has a secret.
Yeah. So pretty much remember that. That is actually very true. So, alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, now we do need to get ready, because I know, like, what's going to be coming up real soon.
There's an annoying enemy coming up, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, like, for this one enemy, technically I don't really have to battle her. I don't really have to battle her if I don't want to. But we are the Wizrobes.
And this dungeon is filled to the brim with these guys, so...
They are, especially the blue ones. And there's definitely a lot of times where, like, you definitely do have to fight them. Like, right here,
but like I said, you know, as long as they don't see you directly, you should be fine.
As long as they keep giving me, like, stopwatches and such, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you see what I mean? If they see you directly, they're gonna start firing like motherfuckers.
Yeah, pretty much they're gonna start firing their, like, machine gun, like, you know, wizard beams. Like I said, I like to move around a lot, too.
Yeah, that's the tricky part as well.
And, okay, there we go, not too bad. Alright, so we got the compass. Alright, now, these Wizrobes I'm gonna ignore. And, alright, here's our new enemy, or another new enemy of the game, Patra. This one I'm gonna ignore for now. I might battle her, but honestly, you don't really need to battle that one if you don't want to.
Patra packs a punch, like a big punch.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially, especially when she has attacks like this, to where, like, her baby's spread out and everything. And pretty much, like, she's basically the main reason why I have to use my red potions and such on her. We only got one, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it. There we go. Because pretty much after that, like, she's pretty much just fine. And yep, there's the map. I better get ready for, I definitely better get ready for this one. Oof. Okay, whatever.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yep, get the potion.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get it ready. Fuck it. Pretty much that. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
yeah,
my
I
god!
know. Pretty much, I was just like, yeah, get away from me. Okay. Now we do have to fight these Wizrobes in order to get like a certain item from here. Alright, not too bad, actually. Alright, here we are. One of the final items in this game, the Red Ring. And basically, with this Red Ring, now pretty much, like, you know, we could take even more greater, like, you know, defense. So pretty much now, instead of, like, 50%, like, our defense is raised up by around 75%, actually. So pretty much now that the Wizrobes that deal only 1 heart of damage, well, now they can only deal Link a half heart of damage. Alright, let's get out of here, and let's continue on. Alright, now, like I said, for this patch, you can pretty much ignore her, which is what I'm gonna do. Because, like, yeah, the only thing, like, she really drops to you is just a bomb. That's really about it.
Go to the next room.
You can't tell me what to do, old man. But, yeah, pretty much you do have to go to the next room. And again, more Wizrobes to fight. So let's do this. I got one. Not hard. Like that.
Like I said, these guys can give you an automatic game over if you're not careful.
Yeah, pretty much. I can attest to that.
Oh shit.
Now, if I remember right, for this one, I'm gonna want to go up a little bit. But just in case, let me do a double check. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm gonna wanna do the bomb. Yeah, I know. Nah, take some hits, I don't care. Alright, this is the final hint the old man gives you.
Patra has the map.
No shit, I already got it! Fuck you, old man.
Hitting the old... Oh, fuck, that was close.
Shut up!
Patra has the...
Shut up!
Hey, you didn't let me finish trucking, you motherfucker.
Shut up, alright? Nobody likes you, old man. Never really ever get it. You never really gave good advice. You dress up like a knockoff Santa Claus.
Meditation in front of me. They showed it in front of money.
And then suddenly you turn into Pingu.
His grandfather, actually.
Yeah, suddenly you turn into Pingu's grandfather.
Meditation in front of me. They showed it in front of money.
Alrighty. Yeah, we are definitely gonna want to go down here, because this is where we're gonna get the final dungeon item, a mandatory item, as a reminder.
If you don't have this,
then pretty much, as Johnny and Barney said, you can't win.
Which, like I said, it's fucking stupid, but never mind.
Okay. Oh, give me that.
Oh, stopwatch.
Ha! And Fairy. Seriously, game, what the hell? Why are you being so nice? Why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? I mean, to be fair, I really appreciate it, cause yeah, during the second practice run, I did die 3 times, so I mean, in a way, I'll take it, but still, especially with something like this. That. Yeah. Okay. These 2. I'll take the heart. Wow, I'm just very surprised that I'm doing very well in this game.
Same here, honestly. You're doing amazing. Wow.
I am, Jesus. Yeah, especially with the Wiz Robes as well too. I'm not really doing that bad against them. That that pretty much normally I would. Alright, yeah, the silver arrows. Like I said, these are the ones that you need in order to beat the game. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and take on Ganon. I'm gonna get actually, you know what? For this one, I think it's better I get the boomerang. And actually, I do want to kill all of them for the path I want to take. So. Come get me, bitches.
Do they disappear after they eat your shield, or not really?
No, they don't disappear if they eat your well, actually, they do disappear, if they eat your shield, pretty much like I said. Once they lash onto you and everything, you gotta stab them as fast as you can, because if you don't stab them as fast as you can, that's when you lose your big shield, and pretty much you gotta go buy another one.
That sucks.
Yeah. But pretty much lucky for me, I was able to keep my big shield this time. And yeah, let me see if they at least drop a heart or 2. Take something. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Actually, this part is very easy to deal with the Wiz Robes. Cause yeah, all you can do is just do this. Just stand right here and pretty much, you can just stab them pretty easily. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, now, yeah, I do need to kill these Wiz Robes. Alright, no stopwatch.
Oh, man.
Alright, now for those for these Wizzrobes, you don't need to kill them. So, yeah, just try not to bother with them too much.
I think we're getting close. Yeah.
We are. I do need to kill these likes. Let's see. You know what? Hey, you know what? I got plenty of rubies, so just in case if I get hit, I'll use the bow. There we go. Alright, now we just have to deal with one more mini-boss, and then we're off to beat Ganon. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, Ganon.
Ganon?
Yeah, Ganon. Like, get on these nuts, oh!
Yeah, what was her name? I forgot her name.
Zelda.
No, that enemy,
Patra.
Yeah, Patra's really annoying.
Yeah. Alright, actually, you know what? I got a blue medicine. Usually, sometimes I go for the cheap trick with Ganon. But actually, for this one, I'm gonna try to defeat him the legit way.
Here we go.
And pretty much, like, you know, what I mean by legit way, I just mean basically, like, you know, just go around stabbing and just hope for the best. Now, actually, like, yeah, pretty much, like,
you got him first.
Yeah, pretty much, like, from what I understand, like, you know, if you try to follow the fire and everything to where, like, yeah, he's shooting at you and such, then pretty much, like, yeah, you should be able to fire him just fine. Oh, okay, well, actually, you know what? Yeah, Link, go ahead. Drink a blue potion, man. You deserve it. After all the shit you've been through, you deserve it, man. Because guess what? We did not lose! We did not lose! We defeated the first quest in one sitting, no game over, and I only had to use the 2 potions and everything. I cannot even do this again, even if I tried. Alright, here we are. We did it. Now, real quick, for those of you that are, like, you know, sensitive to flashing lights, cover your eyes right now.
Well, thanks, Link. You're the hero of Hyrule.
Okay, you can open your eyes. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. This ends the story. Or does it? Yeah, so pretty much like I said, even though this is the end of the first quest, we are not done with the game just yet. So pretty much coming up sometime next week and everything, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the second quest, just like I promised and everything. Now, the second quest is very hard. Like, it is pretty difficult, I will say, right off the bat and such. Pretty much, like, yeah, even coming from someone with me, like me, that has played the second quest as many times as possible, it is a very difficult quest. And so difficult that pretty much even during the practice run and such, I did have to, like, you know, basically split them up into, like, 2 sessions myself and everything. And pretty much that's probably going to be the main reason why this game's going to take 3 sessions to beat, not 2 and such. So pretty much depending on how, like, you know, the second quest is going to treat us and everything, it is very possible that, like, we're not going to finish up with The Legend of Zelda in the next session, but hey, that's fine and such. Like, pretty much still being in 3 sessions, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all. You're right.
Yeah, and like I said, I was very surprised. I did not get a game over once during the first quest and everything. That was actually pretty fun. That was actually pretty fun and pretty epic and everything. I'm actually very proud of myself that, like, I was able to make it through this. I was actually able to make it through the first quest in just one sitting, and I did not have to get a game over once. That was something.
I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You deserve it.
Thanks. Alrighty, guys. Well, yeah, like I said, this is not the conclusion of The Legend of Zelda just yet. Next week when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the second quest. And like I said, depending on how the second quest treats us, it is very possible, I'm not gonna say likely though, but it is very possible that maybe we could actually do the second quest in one sitting. But again, it just depends on how it treats us and such. So, yeah. Anyway, this has been Record Eagle saying thank you all so much for watching. Now, depending on when the streams comes out, or at least, like, you know, when these streams and everything come out and such, I decided that, like, for the first Legend of Zelda and everything, I'll start releasing them on the YouTube and everything as soon as Barney and I get started, like streaming start streaming Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Once that happens and everything, then pretty much I'll just like go right ahead and like I'll go right ahead and start uploading the parts of the first Legend of the Zelda game onto YouTube and everything. But yeah, guys, this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, like, you know, seeing me, like, breeze through the game and almost no trouble at all and everything, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys are super excited to, like, see the second quest of the first Legend of Zelda game, hit that subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget, if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments or on YouTube or on my Facebook page. And if you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that. Or check out mine and Bonnie's co-op channel, Review Bros. We review movie, TV shows, music, and books together.
Yep.
Alrighty guys, well this has been Sakura Diesel here with my good friend
Bonnie, also known as Teapot 7.
And we'll see you guys sometimes next week where we'll go ahead and tackle the second quest. Take care everybody and bye-bye.
Bye folks.